Jordan Love returned to the field after missing 2 games, and things didn't start as planned. The Packers were down 28-0 at halftime, but Love turned it around in the fourth quarter, showing flashes of brilliance. What changed for him mid-game? And how is he preparing for the next big challenge against the Rams? Stay tuned as we break down his comeback and what lies ahead for the Packers. Green Bay Packers coach Matt LaFleur didn't plan for Jordan Love to throw the ball over 50 times in his return last Sunday. But the comeback attempt against the Minnesota Vikings gave Love the opportunity to shake off some rust after missing 2 games in practice time due to a knee injury. Although Love struggled early, which led to the Packers trailing 28-0 at halftime, he found his rhythm later on. Over 5 drives, he completed 13 of 17 passes for 202 yards through 3 touchdown passes, and had 1 interception, helping the Packers score 22 points in the fourth quarter. Not that we want to throw 50 times in a game, but the more we threw, the better he got. It's just working through it, LaFleur said Wednesday. It's hard to go out there when you don't have a lot of practice or you've had a lot of time off and expect to be at the top of your game. It's a process. I think he looks better with each and every day. Jordan Love completed 19 of his first 37 passes and threw 2 interceptions during the first 3 quarters, while facing Brian Flore's tough and complex Vikings defense. He struggled with consistency, especially with accuracy and ball placement. The Packers had 2 turnovers and didn't score until late in the first half after a muffed punt. Coach Matt LaFleur acknowledged that it's challenging to perform at a high level without regular practice, but expressed optimism about Love's progress as the week begins. I think it's a byproduct of not practicing for a couple of weeks. In our limited practice today, I thought you did a really nice job. It looks like he's getting back in a groove, LaFleur said. Love agrees. The more he played Sunday, the more comfortable he felt. And the results reflected his growing comfort level. I think Matt is right, Love said. The biggest thing for me getting back was just getting reps, getting the throws back down, the timing of everything. As the game went on, I started improving, getting more comfortable with the timing and ball placement. Getting all those reps and throws will help me going forward. Jordan Love mentioned that he's once again taking most of the first team reps at quarterback during practice and that his body feels good just 3 days after his return to the field. Love and the Packers are preparing to face the Rams in their first game at SoFi Stadium. Having grown up in Bakersfield, roughly 100 miles north of Inglewood, Love expressed his excitement about playing close to home for the first time this Sunday. More news from Guardian is a Davante Adams reunion with Aaron Rodgers at the Jets inevitable. Davante Adams' departure has been anticipated for some time. After the Las Vegas Raiders moved on from Derek Carr, it became evident that Adams wouldn't be far behind. Adams, a 3-time All-Pro, had joined the Raiders to reconnect with Carr, his former college quarterback and close friend, while also securing a lucrative contract. Now, 2 years later, with Carr in New Orleans, Adams is reportedly on the trade market, having already cashed in. This season escalated quickly after the blowout loss to the Panthers in Week 3. Raiders coach Antonio Pierce mentioned that some players made business decisions in the second half, hinting that he would have to make some tough choices of his own. While he didn't name names, it wasn't hard to figure out who he was referring to. Just 4 days later, Davante Adams showed up to practice with a mild hamstring injury that the team said would sideline him week to week. Soon after, reports emerged that the Raiders were open to trading Adams, who expressed his own preference to be traded. While mid-season trades are becoming more common, they still remain relatively rare and are usually minor roster adjustments to fill specific needs. However, recent years have seen a rise in trades involving impactful players, such as Jalen Ramsey and Von Miller joining the Rams, and Christian McCaffrey heading to the 49ers. A potential trade for Davante Adams could be a major turning point this season, with the potential to shift the balance of power in the championship race.